Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. My name is Lisa, and whether you're new or returning, I am glad that you're here. Welcome to Aquarius's reading for the first part of August 2022. Really, it's just for documentation purposes because these dates are irrelevant. Because these readings for each individual, they could resonate past, present, or future on the timing for each individual person watching. Please keep in mind that this is a general public reading and that some, none, or all of it may apply to your situation. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. Also keep in mind that we all have free will to change the outcome of any reading at any time for any reason. And then we would just get blessings or karma accordingly. And then, for better or for worse, we just deal with that. Aquarius. So, I hope y'all are doing well. Some of y'all are not, though. We're all going through some kind of challenges. Some of them are worse than others. But let's just go ahead and get started. I already said my prayers and pre-shuffled off camera, so we're just going to get into it. Holy Spirit, what does Aquarius and the Cross Watchers most need to know at this time? Please and thank you. Please make it clear and concise. Keep it limited to 2 to 3 cards. One's fine, but one just kind of isn't enough. Thanks for 2. Six of Pentacles reverse and the 10 of Cups. At the bottom of the deck is the 9 of Wands reverse. So it's about surrendering. It's about giving up. You're no longer being protected. Because you do not have courage and you do not believe in yourself, Aquarius. Or someone doesn't believe in you. At the top of the deck is the Knight of Wands. Passionate, adventurous, self-assured, restless. There is a sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. And that sudden event is surrendering and giving up on something here. Could have been you. Could have been something else. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. You're not receiving gifts of money, time, or effort. No new career opportunities available. Not receiving a loan, not paying off debts because of the lack of reciprocity. Whether this is you or someone else, there's an imbalance here within home and family. You or whoever you're dealing with, Aquarius, is not reciprocal when it comes to loyalty, dedication, and commitment to doing the hard work on self. Both on the self and the professional person. The home life. You didn't give enough to your home life. Aquarius, a cross watcher. You wanted a contented and rewarding family life. You did all this taking or giving, whichever the case is. It's too much taking or it's too much giving. Whatever it is, it's out of balance. And it's got to be taking because you or someone else is pretty fucking happy because their emotional and material needs are met. And it because of a trustworthy relationship. Well, the relationship's not balanced. There's no reciprocity. There's no equal giving and receiving. And this is where the problem is. This is the sudden event that needs immediate attention. Aquarius, you or someone else is greedy and selfish in a home and family situation to make sure that your emotional and material needs are met for you to have a content and rewarding family life. This is very toxic. You can't. If you want a rewarding family life, there has to be balance to it. You have to give as well as receive. Give gifts of money, time, or effort. What have you given? Who have you given money to that was yours? Your hard-earned money. You earned. You were Aquarius or Cross Watchers. When was the last time you gave someone money? You gifted someone your time. When was the last time you gifted someone your effort? I think it's been a while. You got too busy taking. You got content. Your emotional and material needs kept getting met because of a trustworthy relationship. Your hand was always out. Your hand was always full. Where's your give back? Law of reciprocity. It's about the 6th house of Virgo. It's about what you do every day. It's about your reputation and your physical health. That's in the reverse because you, Aquarius or your cross watcher, is not reciprocating gifts of money, time, and effort. Within home and family and trustworthy relationships. Family stuff. About the 10th house of Capricorn, I already went through that. And we're going to talk about the 9th house of Sagittarius. That's in the reverse too. So your 6th house and your 9th house is being negatively affected. Your 6th house of Virgo, let me reiterate that your 6th house of Virgo is what you do every day, your reputation, and your physical health is being negatively aspected. And so is your 9th house of Sagittarius. The 9th house of Sagittarius, whatever sign you have in that, is unstable. The 9th house of Sagittarius is all about higher learning, academics, spirituality, religion, long distance travel, expansion, philosophy, psychology. But it's in the negative. It's like you're utilizing all of that shit for negativity. You're not growing. You're being restricted. The 9th house is being restricted. So whatever sign is in your 9th house, there's a lot of restriction there. And there's something happening that needs your immediate attention and you're being restricted in some way. It's just that I think that you're rightfully being blocked from a situation. That's the restriction. Because I think finally someone saw you for who you are. As a greedy, self-indulgent taker who doesn't appreciate anything, who takes people for granted, who just expects, feels entitled. Please clarify the Six of Pentacles reversed for Aquarius and their cross watchers. Please and thank you. Hierophant with the Seven of Swords reverse. Ooh. Snap. You used religion and belief systems to trick people, and you've been exposed as a fraud. Use someone's belief systems. They were not your own. You've been exposed as a fraud. Aquarius, a cross watcher. Could have been a Taurus because we got the Hierophant here. But I think that this is like mimicking. That you would mimic someone's philosophy, disguising your greed, your imbalance of reciprocity. Someone who uses religion as fear and being exposed for such. Seven of Swords in reverse is lying, theft, deception, and trickery being exposed. This is a fraud being exposed. With the Hierophant here, this is like spiritual, a religious person, a spiritual person, belief systems, marriages. Yes, this is definitely about marriages. This is definitely about belief systems. This is definitely about all of that. There was a lack of reciprocity within the marriage, and it's been exposed. And there's a whole belief system behind it, too. It's flawed. Yeah, it's been going on for a long time with the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You have not been giving gifts of money, time, or effort to this marriage or to your belief system because you're lying with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. You're just a liar. A fucking liar. I'm sorry. And Aquarius, if this isn't you, this is your cross. This is, the other person. But for right now, I'm speaking to an Aquarius collective that is very deceptive. And they've been exposed for it. All because they wanted those handouts. Gifts of time, money, and attention. Look at this. Knight of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. That is being a fraud for a long fucking time. Whew. I am so glad that I had a shake before I started this reading because I knew it was going to be something. It's keeping me calmer. If I was hungry, I would be a little irritated with this reading so far. You or someone else around you has been lying and tricking and deceiving people for a hell of a long time. Hiding behind a marriage and or belief system and or Taurus. That you're not given back to. They see you for who you are with the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Your lying, your theft, your deception, your trickery is not went unnoticed. Yeah. Please clarify the Ten of Cups for Aquarius and the cross watchers. Please and thank you. Ten of Cups for Aquarius and cross watchers. Hanged Man. Well, hanged one on this one. Is Buddha hanging upside down. So that's pauses and delays. There's pauses and delays on your content and rewarding family life at this moment. Your emotional and material needs are not being met right now. It's on pause. Past, present, or future in the timing. And there's despair and heartbreak over this. Three of Swords. It was always about that money. It was always about the emotional and material needs being met. As long as they were being met, everything was fairly gravy. They're not being met anymore. Past, present, or future on the timing. There's pauses and delays on this until you, Aquarius, or whoever this toxic person is, you're going to remain in heartbreak until you can heal your lustful desire to have other people take care of your every emotional and material needs. Your emotional and material needs should be found within you. You should be able to meet your own emotional and material needs. And when you're not, you are codependent. And that just means that you have a lack of self-love. Got Pisces on the board. We've got Taurus on the board. It could be anywhere in your chart, either in natal planets or in any of your houses. You could be dealing with any of these signs. At the bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands. So someone's getting a lot of victory and success and public recognition here. And then we have the Three of Wands at the top of the deck. It's either that they're in the Six of Wands energy or they're waiting for it. Someone is. Someone's manifesting victory, success, and public recognition here. But until they can get a different perspective about this heartbreak, there will be no victory, success, and public recognition. Your ships will not come in. Because it's time to meditate and go within. Meet your own emotional and material needs. The handouts are over. And until you can change your perspective on that, your emotional material needs are being withheld. And you will remain in a state of Three of Swords for as long as you choose to stay in low vibrational energy. If you truly want success, you got to plan for it. You got to go up to the high point, the cliff. And spiritually, the high point is a higher vibration. The vibration of love or above. The vibration of the heart chakra. Y'all are operating from the first two chakras. Sometimes the third. The root, the sacral, and sometimes the solar plexus. But you gotta lift your vibration. Love has to be able to flow freely through you. If that doesn't happen, you have a block in your heart chakra. Three of Wands is planning for the future, waiting for your ships to come in. And what do you want? You want victory and success and public recognition. You want that? You meet your own emotional and material needs right now. It's time for y'all to learn how to be a little bit more independent. Aquarius or cross watchers. Knight of Wands. Eight of Swords with the Nine of Swords reversed. It's clarifying the Knight of Wands. Yeah. The sudden event that needs immediate attention here has left you or someone else trapped. Might be jail, might be mental hospital, might be spiritual jail, might be all of the above. But whatever it is, you can't do anything about it. Your hands are tied. Because you're getting your messages from dark sources. And this other person that is rushing on this sudden event here, they're no longer worrying. They're no longer in a state of anxiety. They were worried about this event before, but they're not now. They've released that worry and anxiety. Yeah, they're letting it go. The Fool, at the bottom of the deck. Letting it go. They're giving up. They wanted to go into a brand new direction, taking a leap of faith. Because they're tired of making bad decisions. You're making bad decisions. You or someone else. Aquarius, if this isn't you, The viewer, this is someone you're watching this about. They're under judgment for being a liar. Karmic judgment. Divine judgment. They're losing everything. And there ain't shit that they can do about it. Someone's breaking free from you, or vice versa. Or they're breaking free from them. Heavy on the Aquarius energy. Judgment and the Fool. Aquarius. But the Fool is also Aries, and Judgment is also Libra. Got Pisces, we got Taurus, and Major Arcana. You're dealing with someone who is extremely enlightened. It's very spiritual. Very religious, perhaps, too. With certain belief systems. This other person is not of your caliber. Not if you're lying and taking from them. You're just a thief. Period. A con artist. A trickster. Or someone is. Yeah. Because you or someone else didn't truly invest in anything. Someone that has Leo in their chart, the Sun in reverse. Someone who is very negative. Someone who is miserable. Someone who is very drama-filled. It's like you made it your goal to not invest. The Sun is also physical health deterioration. You didn't invest in your physical health either. You neglected it. You neglected your physical body as well as a marriage. And dude, I get it. I did it too. I understand it, but I come out the other side too. Because you need to walk away from fear. Yeah, you might have Cancer in your chart, but wouldn't you rather be a very spiritual Cancer? Be a very victorious Cancer instead of a Cancer that's full of fear, secrets, lies, illusions, projections, fucking with people's subconscious. It's time to walk away from all of that, including all of the spell work that's done in secret and at night and the moon magic and all of it. It's tired to walk away from all of that. Emotionally. So you can ascend. You want that 10 of Pentacles, but You're at the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. You're not even at the beginning because you refuse to learn, try, or do anything new. So you're like a child who doesn't have anything, who's dreaming and aspiring for fame, for richness, but yet you need to expand to do that. How do you do that? Walk away from the fear, the magic, the projection, the illusion, the secrets, the lies. You're going to have to heal your subconscious wounding, all of that. Your childhood wounding, your subconscious programming. You're going to have to heal all of that. You're going to have to really walk away from the past and who you used to be. Or should I say who you currently are. You need to learn how to treat people. You can't be in a relationship if you do not love yourself. Lovers in reverse with the Ace of Cups in reverse. You have to meet your own emotional and material needs before you can come together with another person. That's what it means to have your cup full. When you're full of peace, when you have love, money, time, and effort, and devotion to give. You can't give from an empty cup. Love is not sex. Love is a spiritual energy that translates to an emotion, and we're required to do the work that's necessary to maintain, to keep that love and devotion alive. You don't do that. There's no harmony, no happiness, no joy, no contentment within any relationship. Whether that is a lover's connection, a family connection, or friend connection, or whatever the fuck connection. It's never going to be balanced if you don't have any peace. When you're constantly looking for someone else to fill your needs. I'm not using the third deck. This is an absolute full reading with 2 layers. You do not need another layer. This is really focusing on how you feel about yourself. And what you think of yourself, because what you think of yourself and how you feel about yourself are 2 different things. This is how you see yourself. You see yourself as a 10 of Pentacles. But really, this is the reality. You're the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. You're an adult child. Unwilling to learn, try, or do anything new that would be helpful to you. Because you're continuing to do the same old shit. And you've been doing it for a long time. So much deception, so many lies. This is definitely utilizing magic and utilizing religion and harnessing religion in such a way that it's like a do-gooder. on the surface, but on the back end, in secret, they do spell work and they lie and they manipulate people and they do whatever they want to do without fear of any consequences. Because they operate under the surface. Behind the illusion of your emotions. And they'll use religion and emotions, you or someone you're dealing with, for deception, to keep someone controlled, stuck, and trapped. But it's worked against you because you've been outed as a fraud. And the person that you've been trying to keep trapped is freeing themselves. And there's nothing you can do but watch, stalk, spy, observe, gossip, and slander. And I'm sure you'll probably do all that, including your spell work and black magic and bullshit, because you don't listen to me. I'm ending the reading. I'm going to focus on healing because you really need healing. Or whoever this video is for. If this isn't for the Aquarius, this is for the other person. But Holy Spirit, what are the messages for Aquarius and their cross watchers? Exercise is the key. You need to start exercising to feel better about yourself. And I know that to be true. Kicks up the endorphins. The endorphins help you feel better about yourself eventually. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for motivating me and guiding me to an exercise program that fits my schedule, interests, and budget. Came out in the reverse. So you're not exercising, Aquarius, the cross watchers. Alternative medicine also come up in the reverse. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to the ideal healing treatment modality and for giving me clear signs and messages to validate the best health for my well-being. You're really going to need to exercise and focus on alternative medicine like Reiki healing. Like anything like that. Alternative medicine. Anything, especially if you're being given clear signs and messages about, hey, why don't you check this out? Love and light. Step into the light, Aquarius or cross watcher. Start exercising to start feeling better about yourself. Your physical health is deteriorating, and your relationships are deteriorating. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for healing and guiding all of my relationships upon the path of love. You might actually be losing a major relationship. But that's because they're being guided upon the path of love. And this relationship had absolutely nothing to do with love. It was full of deception. It was full of oppression. Using belief systems, using marriage, using religion, using fear, using emotional ties to children. Increased energy. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for filling me with the unlimited energy of divine love and light. need to focus on divine love and light for that increased energy. You need to stop investing in this energy here, this sun in reverse. Because this is why you don't have any increased energy. Because you are 100% dark and karmic. And this is an opportunity for your healing. For you to let in that love and light. So you can guide your relationships upon the path of love instead of the path of fear. Have faith. Second opinion. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to the best healthcare professionals for this situation. You most likely need to see a counselor too. If you can't get any answers with traditional medicine, spiritual medicine, like a Reiki practitioner, is, an avenue to go. Also, things like, where they stick those needles in your back. Acupuncture, yeah. And my back is itchy as I'm talking about that. Never had it done. I don't think I want it. But, alternative medicine, herbs, supplements, things you need to explore. Why not? You're miserable anyway. You want to make a change? You can do something to help yourself by focusing on yourself and having faith, being positive. So you can trust in a miracle. So you can have increased energy. So you could potentially heal yourself here. But this is all about, are you going to be focused on other people? What are you going to be focused on, what you're losing? Or are you just going to have faith that this is just going to turn out all for the best? And when this major relationship falls apart, that you're just going to have faith and focus on yourself. And hopefully that is what Spirit wants you to do. But whether you do that or not is up to you. Whether this is for the actual Aquarius or if it's for the other person. And you can have Aquarius anywhere in your chart. Sun, moon, rising, Jupiter, North Node, Mars even. I don't fucking know. But wherever you have Aquarius, I'm sure this is resonating with you. Whether this is as you or an energy you're dealing with. Berkana in the upright and Algas in the reverse. So this is about being in your feminine energy. You're actually in your masculine energy. Being in your feminine energy is accepting things as they are and pursuing peace and love and healing. But some of y'all might be seeking a path of revenge. But it's really just time to focus on your femininity right now. And less on your aggression, less on what you want to do, less on your action side of you. It's 3:33 p.m. It's time to collaborate with the right spirits here. It means swan. The key word is creativity. The rune is linked to fertility, beauty, and the ability to take care of others. Before you can take care of others, you have to learn how to take care of yourself. All classic feminine attributes. This is the beginning of the divine feminine journey. Are you going to love yourself? Are you going to take care of yourself so you can nurture and care for others? Transform into divine feminine, or stay the way you are. A woman runs to meet a child, and in the background, a swan, a symbol of purity, swims gently in the lake. The time has come to celebrate creativity, tenderness, and strength that come from being receptive. There is great beauty in being at the service of others. So now it's time for the roles to reverse. You've been taking a lot. It's time to go into service. That's the quickest way to balance out the greed and the selfishness and the codependency, is to start being at the service of others. Inspiration comes only to those who know how to listen and embrace the stimuli surrounding them without necessarily acting right away. You're just too much in masculine energy, but it's like distorted, and your feminine energy is distorted because you're just taking, you're not giving too. It's all about nurturing and caring, and that's missing. You're not able to take care of others without asking for anything in return. You always want something in return, or the other person that you're dealing with does. Do we believe tenderness is for the weak, or do we consider it an important virtue? Well, anyone who's karmic considers tenderness for the weak, while everyone else who is wise knows that tenderness is an important virtue. But there are narcissists who come and prey on tenderness. They look for this. They prey upon it. They want to destroy it. Berkana protects those who are on the verge of giving birth to either a child in the flesh or symbolically. You might be pregnant. You might literally be on the verge of giving birth to a child in the flesh. But if you can give life, or if you can give birth to someone, are you really giving life when you're in this energy? I think not. Algiz in the reverse. Strength in the reverse. Yeah. Distorted Leo energy. Distorted Cancer energy. So it's about choices. If you truly want victory and success, you truly want to plan for the future, take the advice of this reading. If not, you'll just stay in this nasty ass energy, separated from everything and everyone you love, until you decide to get on board with the program so you can improve your physical health here and increase your energy. And, you know, help you learn how to treat other people so you can have healthy relationships with others. Or not. Thank y'all for supporting my work and my channel and all the ways that y'all do. I appreciate y'all so very much. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your month, and I'll definitely be talking to y'all soon. Thanks.